We're continuing our discussions on social media site profiles, and these next several videos will cover not just YouTube, but YouTube and video marketing. So we'll talk first about just some generic video marketing stats and why a video strategy is a good thing to have. And then we'll get more specifically into YouTube and how to use that for your video marketing. In 2007, a single mom from Canada uploaded a video to YouTube of her 12-year-old son singing in a local talent competition. Just 2 years later, that kid's first album went platinum. You guessed it was Justin Bieber. And in 2016 alone, in June of 2016, his channel had 452.5 million video views in just 1 month. Now, that's since dropped to about 159.8 monthly views a year later, a year after that date. But sometimes that's tied to when an album releases or when something big is happening, those views tend to spike. But he now has a total of 32 million subscribers, and that's up from about 23.4 million just 6 months prior to this date. So he wasn't even in the top 10 in March of 2017, though. So with all these views and subscribers, he still didn't even crack the top 10 6 months ago in March of 2017. He got beat out by this guy. British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran moved up to the second spot on March 2017's leaderboard thanks to an impressive view count of just over 1 billion views. What's even more impressive is that Sheeran's average 30-day engagement rate, or as they called it, ER30, and average 30-day views, or V30, was the highest out of all the top 10 publishers in March of 2017. So it's incredible how many views and engagements and subscribers these artists can get. He currently has 22 million subscribers, which is up from 15.8 million just 6 months prior to that date. His views have dipped since March of 2017, but in March of 2017, that's when he released his Divide CD. So that number of video views is quite a bit higher. He actually, at this point, at the time of the recording of this video lecture, he was surpassed once again by Justin Bieber. But they're both kind of in the top 10, top 15 among the content producers on YouTube, but also probably among the top 5 of music artists who use YouTube. So now let's look at some video trends. By 2017, it's anticipated that online video will account for 74% of all online traffic. And online videos will account for more than 80% of all consumer internet traffic by 2020. So video will just continue to increase and grow on the internet. More video content is uploaded in 30 days than the major U.S. television networks created in the past 30 years. So imagine the volume as it accumulates. So every single month, there's as much video content uploaded to the internet as 30 years of production by the major U.S. TV networks. Some other trends: 100 million internet users watch online video every single day. And 45.4% of internet users view at least one video online every month. There is 500 years worth of video watched online daily, and 3,042 hours worth of video watched simultaneously across the world each second. Imagine that. Every second, simultaneously, every second of the day, 3,042 hours of video are watched simultaneously. Those numbers are just mind-boggling. So let's look at how video is used on social media. Periscope is the live streaming video mobile app purchased by Twitter in February of 2015, and it's kind of been the talk of the town since its official launch in March of 2015. Simply put, Periscope enables you to go live via your mobile device anytime and anywhere, and the app enables you to become your own kind of on-the-go broadcasting station, streaming video and audio to any viewers who join your broadcast. Once a broadcast is over, others can watch a replay and even provide feedback within Periscope for up to about 24 hours. After that, the broadcast is removed from the app. So on Periscope, more than 200 million more than 200 million videos have been broadcast. Also, Periscope users watch over 110 years of live videos every single day. And it's not just Periscope. There's more than 10 billion videos are viewed every day on Snapchat. And on Twitter, 82% of Twitter users watch video content on Twitter. 93% of Twitter videos are watched on a mobile device. And video views on Twitter grew 220 times between December of 2014 and December of 2015. And in terms of cross-platform use, more than 700 YouTube videos are shared on Twitter each minute. So people are hosting their videos on YouTube. Others are sharing it via Twitter links. There's 700 videos shared every single minute on Twitter. And then Instagram. Instagram began accepting video posts in June of 2013 and rolled out video ads in October of 2014. Brands posted 50% more videos daily on Instagram in January of 2016 than in January 2015. So they're really taking advantage of the video abilities on Instagram. And time spent watching videos on Instagram has increased more than 40% over a 6-month span in 2016. And then there's Facebook. Over 8 billion videos are watched daily on Facebook. 100 million hours of videos are watched every single day. And 85% of Facebook videos are watched without sound. So keep that in mind if you're using a video as a strategy in social media. We've talked about this, I think, in previous videos, where your video should tell the story with your imagery, whether or not the audio is heard, whether or not the content, the copy, the voiceover is heard, because most people do watch their video on Facebook without the sound. There are several video hosting sites on the market. First, there's Vevo. Vevo is a multinational video hosting service that was a joint venture between two of the world's biggest music production companies, Sony and Universal Music Group. And you'll see that a lot. For example, Justin Bieber's channel is, say, Justin Bieber Vevo, and yet you'll find the content on Facebook on YouTube as well. So a lot of the musical artists, their music videos and things are hosted initially on Vevo and then shared on YouTube. Then there's Vimeo. Vimeo is a video hosting service with a really niche community of film enthusiasts. So these are the people that are really specific, in particular, about the quality of the video. So high definition videos. There are free and paid options for subscriptions of Vimeo, but there are no advertisements. And there are about 70 million unique visitors to Vimeo each month. So this is more of the film community that uses Vimeo. And then, of course, there's YouTube, the global video sharing website created in February of 2005 by 3 guys who were former employees of PayPal. It was purchased in Google not long after that, about 18 months later, in November of 2006, for $1.65 billion. Not a bad return on their investment.